Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at a fairly fundamental part of Minecraft, and that is item storage. Now ever since Minecraft 1.5, the Redstone update was released, storage systems have received a new lease of life. With the hoppers, comparators and all that good stuff making things a little bit more automated and dynamic, I thought I would do a quick and easy video on how to make your storage system a little bit more interesting, highlighting a couple of techniques and different mechanisms that you can use to do just that. So without further ado, let's crack straight on with our first one. Now I'm sure at least some of you remember my original storage silo video. If I'm not feeling too lazy, I will try and remember to put it on the screen right now. If I haven't done that, then I will hopefully put a link in the description. But anyway, what it essentially did is show just how much stuff was in your chests, which is quite a simple concept. Now this one is exactly the same, however it does it in a horizontal plane instead of a vertical one. So you see here, when we throw an item into this chest, the light will come on to say that there is items in this chest, and when we remove it, obviously that light will go out. Obviously, once the first chest is done filling up, all of the items will begin to flow into the second chest, and thus that second light will come on. Now there's a bit of a personal preference here. Some people like the light to come on when there are items in the chest, that is what you can see here. Others like the light to come on when the chest is full, so once it has reached maximum capacity, that is when the light comes on. And you can do that in either way with this design. It's quite flexible in that regard, and I will cover all of that in the tutorial. So for this one, I'm going to do it in the way that I showed in the original demonstration, which is the light comes on when there is an item in the chest. In a bit, I will show you the modifications that you have to make to allow it to come on when the chest is full. But anyway, you want to get things started with a 5 deep area. It is infinitely expandable, so it can be as long as you like. You just want to place blocks along like this and blocks along like that with redstone lamps on top of all of these blocks here. Now your chest level is going to be up like this, but we'll worry about that in a couple of seconds. So you just want to place repeaters along like this and repeaters along there as well. Then you want to go up to the top, and by alternating chests and trap chests, just place a bunch of double chests next to one another. Now of course they can be single chests, but that does mean that you're going to be getting less storage, and that seems a little bit pointless to me. But anyway, you then want to place blocks on top of all of those repeaters with comparators running out of your chests and into downwards facing sticky pistons. Now I'm going to place those by shift clicking like that, and then you just want to place redstone blocks on the faces of all of these pistons here, and that will work like a charm. I would assume this goes without saying, but to link up all of the hoppers to the chests, you just want to run hoppers facing downwards into those double chests, and then place hoppers up like this, and just continue a line along like that. So you can see those hoppers run into another, so the items will travel along, but first they will be picked up by the hoppers facing downwards, which will of course place all of the items down into your chest. So that's that one done. If you only want the light to come on when the chest is full, then the modification you have to make is very simple. You just take out all of these comparators, place blocks up like this, and place comparators on top of all of those blocks there. So that means that when the chest is filling up, the light won't be on, but as soon as the items start backing up into this hopper, this comparator will turn on, which will push down the piston and thus turn on your light, which means that you will have a working storage silo there as well. This second design probably shouldn't be included in the storage category, because it actually provides us with an easy and useful way to get rid of your items. We've all been there when your inventory is full of stuff that you don't want, so you just go up to the chest and throw in all of the things that you don't need. Oh, we threw in a block of diamond. Well, that means that we can just take them out. It's a trap chest. It means that the hopper is locked, so none of the items go down. So you've got a bit of security there. But as soon as you close that chest, then all of the items are going to flow down into a dropper, which is going to push them out into lava, so you'll never see them again. Lovely. For this one, you're going to need a 4x2 area. Your chest is going to be going up here, which is 3 blocks above the ground. So you just want to place a hopper facing downwards, running into a dropper, which is also going to be facing downwards. You want to take 2 blocks out like this and place a comparator with redstone dust there, and then a block on top of that torch with a hopper running into one another like that to create a little hopper clock. Now you will see that this hopper is on, so it won't create the clock at all, which means it's not running whenever it's not in use, so it won't create any lag. But now you just want to place a comparator there, a block like this, and then a block here with redstone dust there, and that will create your conditional clock. Then you just want to place some lava here and a block off to the side to stop it from flowing out elsewhere. But there we go, that is your garbage can done. I'm sure you all know the format by now. With these quick and easies, I do two very simple and buildable in survival contraptions that actually do have a use. I could see them being built in a survival world. Then I have the wild card at the end, in which I show something that I consider to be fairly pointless and something that no one would ever build, but it's a cool little concept, and this is no different. It is an item display case, and what this essentially does is displays an item in its entity form. But Mumbo, doesn't that mean the item's gonna despawn? Well, yeah, you would think about that, but there is some fairly intelligent redstone behind this one. It is based on a timer, and occasionally the item will get picked up and then pop back down by the dropper. Now, there are 4 different diamond blocks inside this system, all of which get cycled round each time the timer fires, and that means that your item is never going to reach the top of that 5-minute despawn timer, and it will stay in your world forever. In all honesty, I thought this was a pretty cool concept. However, I couldn't actually get it down to size. This is the smallest that I could manage, and I know there's some of you out there thinking, what are you talking about? That is actually pretty small. It's only 3 blocks wide, and it looks fairly simple to build, but the issue is, A, it's very resource heavy, B, that is a lot of redstone for something as pointless as this. I cannot imagine many people have a desire to build this in their worlds. However, I could potentially be wrong. I was wrong in the last quick and easy. A lot of you wanted that fire pit, and I just thought it was stupid. So once again, if you do want to see this in a tutorial form, then please suggest it in the comments section below. But unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today, folks. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.